What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you can't tell from the intro, we got a new kayak, a new to me kayak. I've been wanting a pedal drive kayak for a long time, and I've been searching because I'm always on a budget, so buying a new one wasn't necessarily in the cards. So I was searching the used market, and I talked to a couple of guys. I'd actually talked to a couple of guys with some Slayers, with the Slayer Maxes, and I talked to some people on some native watercraft forums about, the differences between the Slayer and the Titan, and, how much stability is sacrificed going with the Slayer Max, yada yada. Because really, I like the layout, the way the Slayer Maxes are laid out, but I really like the Titan stability. So really it came down to what I was going to get the best deal on, and seen this one pop up on Facebook, and I talked to the guy for probably about 3 weeks before I finally committed, made my mind up. I was like, okay, this is the one I'm going to get. His story was that basically he'd only had it on the water like 5 times, and if you look underneath the kayak, you can tell there's hardly any scratches on this thing anywhere. And he was asking a real good price for it. I was actually able to talk him down a little bit, but he came with a native sidekick. He had the sidekick wheels, and on the post he said comes with 7-inch Garmin fish finder. So I was like, okay. No details on the fish finder whatsoever, so I really wasn't thinking it was going to be anything special. So I was like, all right. We set a date. I loaded up the 4Runner and borrowed a trailer, because at the time I didn't have a trailer set up for it. So I borrowed a trailer, drove an hour and a half, just bird's nested. I don't know what I'm doing, boys. But anyways, I drove an hour and a half to Knoxville to meet the guy, and I get there and he starts pulling all the stuff out. Start loading it up in my truck, and he pulls out the fish finder, and I'm looking at it. It's a nice Garmin. It's got the face cover and everything, and he says, yeah, it's touchscreen and everything. It's real nice. Guys, it's a Garmin 73 SV. I couldn't believe it. Especially with the price that I got this kayak at, I could not believe that it was this nice of a fish finder. And it's all wired in good. It's got all the Kayak through holes, so that just made the deal even sweeter. But overall, first impressions, I love this thing so far. It's going to take me a minute to get used to it and get comfortable in the boat, and really be able to start fishing out of it, because that was really my main goal coming out today, was just to get in the kayak, make sure everything worked like it's supposed to, make sure there weren't any leaks, and just get acquainted with it. But coming out of a feel-free lure 11.5, this is a huge upgrade, and I'm happy with the purchase. But yeah, I'm just gonna get out here and kind of pedal around and make a few casts. We might catch something, we might not. I'm not sweating it either way. Trying hard to get this skunk out of the boat. Not having any luck. I'm not making excuses for myself, but I am in unfamiliar water without any electronics right now, so I can only fish what I can see, really. Right now I'm fishing this, I found this little rock bank with some shell beds on it, and it's coming out to deep, deep water. I was throwing a jig, working a jig back, and I've thrown a Nico rig, thrown a lipless, thrown a square bill. There may just not be any fish here. But we're gonna keep trying. I'm absolutely loving this kayak. The only thing, I got a little water in the deck, which I think is fairly normal for the native brand, but I have seen a video from Mobbing Outdoors where he actually took and put new seals on his rudder, and I think he managed to get the deck dry. So might be something I try. But I'm gonna keep fishing, guys, see if I can't get something to happen. Well, guys, we made it back. Had a really good time out there on the water. Didn't catch crap. I caught one little largie out there on a 6XD, just bouncing it off some rocks. But that wasn't the main goal. The main goal was just to get out there and try out the new boat, and just try and get a little more comfortable on the platform. You know, see if there's anything different I need to do, see if I need to add anything. But I love this Titan 10.5. It's been a dream boat of mine for a long time, and really when I started looking very seriously, I was looking for a Titan 12, and I thought I was settling when I found the Titan 10.5, but I wasn't, man. This thing is awesome. So easy to stand and fish, stand and cast, and it's covering water, makes covering water so much easier. Well, I say easy, it's still a workout, especially that haul back to the car. I got a little winded, and I can definitely feel it in my legs, but changes I'm gonna make right offhand. I'm definitely gonna be adding an outer bunk on the trailer to grab the edges. Like, I mean, it's pretty solid as it is, but if this thing was to shift at all, it could tip. So add the outer bunk, number one. Number two, I may see about trying to find a sealed bearing. I don't think this trailer has sealed bearings, so I'm going to see about possibly swapping in some sealed bearings and waterproof lights, because it would be nice to be able to just back this thing up and offload it off the trailer. Not that the Sidekick wheels don't work, but
if if I'm using a big boat ramp, it would be easier to just back it up, offload it, and then, pull it over to a dock and, basically do it just like a boat. So, but really, other than that, definitely getting a kayak cushion. The seat's super comfortable, but kayak cushion would really be nice for being out there for long durations of time. I mean, other than that, it's just little things. Had a little water on the deck, which is, from my understanding, is pretty normal for the native, but I'm gonna, like I said earlier, I'm gonna get the new seals for the prop and try to put new seals on the prop, because I'm pretty sure that's where it was coming in. But I opted to go with the 13x16 black pack, and my main reason for doing that was I was trying to save enough room in the tank well to keep a cooler back here. And after I was on the water today, I did have to slide the seat forward a little bit, so I could bring this sidekick forward a little more, but I'll have to I may have to trim the handle, or I might be able to get it pushed up so I can get a little more room. So I can bring that forward another inch, and bring this forward another inch, and then I could probably fit a little soft-sided cooler back there for drinks and stuff for those long days out there. I'm keeping my terminal tackle right behind the seat. So I've got two 3600s right behind the seat. And in the 13x16, I've got four 3700s and three 3600s. You have more than enough room inside of a 13x16. I could see where the 16x16 would be nice, and I may wind up buying one at some point, and this one may go on the wife's kayak. But for all intents and purposes, this works out just fine. And then I added the two extra rod tubes, so I've got 3 rod holders on either side. And I remember a lot of people kind of complaining about the orientation of this handle. I didn't have any problems with it, because honestly, I picked it up just like this and was walking with it, so it was right here beside me when I moved it, and that was very comfortable for me. So I have no complaints about the orientation of the front handle. One thing I didn't realize how big of a deal it was going to be is this forward facing rod holder. It is so nice when you're retying or doing anything, or just setting the rod down to reposition. That forward facing rod holder is a lifesaver. The trailer did great, other than, like I said, I'd like to add those 2 bunks. But it pulls nice, pulls straight, didn't bounce around a lot or anything. Very happy with the trailer, and I got a build video, a small build video of the trailer that I'll be posting up here soon too, so keep your eye out for that. I left quite a bit of stuff this morning. I don't know. I was just excited to get on the water, I guess, but I ran off. I left my chesty. I left a bunch of my soft plastics here. And I still had a good time today, but I'm definitely gonna have to get it together if I'm gonna keep making you guys some videos. So, but that's enough rambling on, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of big things coming. We're going to be trying to fish the Tennessee Valley Kayak Angler Association tournament, and I believe Battlefield Outdoors is starting a tournament trail up, so we're going to be trying to fish that. And then I do typically run the kayak bass fishing state challenges. We're going to be into all kinds of stuff, you know, along with we're going to be doing some camping trips, me and the wife and the kid, and we're going to be loading up both kayaks and hitting the road, doing a lot of fishing and just trying to enjoy ourselves this year. All I've done is work, and it's time to take a step back and try and enjoy ourselves a little bit. So that's what we're doing. Hope you'll come along for the ride with us and continue to watch me suck at fishing. So y'all have a good one. We're gonna keep getting out there and having a good time.